you have a bus terminal. And I say this, as a kid growing up down here in downtown Albany, that bus terminal hasn't changed. It's been the same bus terminal when I was a kid. And then I remember my daughter was going to college, and I pick her friends up because they would pass through here. And I would like to say another word, but it won't make the news, what it looks like. It's embarrassing. Because a lot of college kids and people that go through this area and stop and get out and go through that area go, wow, man, this city is a dump. This county is a dump. And we never addressed the issue. We always just ignored it. And if you want to attract people to move here, not just for the quality of life and the opportunities, and that's their impression of your city, it's important that we changed it. So when I got that phone call, I talked to Kevin. After talking to Nick, we put our heads together. And if you can see to my right, over my shoulder, what this building is potentially going to look like. It's going to encourage people waiting for their next bus, or they got a couple hours to kill, to go to the good restaurants across the street, to go to the store, go to the Five and Dime store down the other side, to give foot traffic to this neighborhood to help the people that are here. So we met with some of the owners down here, and one of their concerns was parking. So I know you don't really see it on here, but in the map where that green area is, we're going to try to expand that to make that parking. And I said, listen, whatever we do, I don't want it to interfere with the neighborhood. If we, so it's nice to bring a restaurant in or do something like that, but I don't want to take away. I want people literally to walk across the street and use the shops here instead of keeping it in here. And one of the things we're going to have is 24-hour security. Well, probably someone from the sheriff's department will be assigned here permanently, and it's partnerships. And nothing happens without partnerships. I talked about the legislature. I want to talk about Governor Hochul, our great governor, who not only invested in $200 million in downtown Albany, who has a vision for not just Albany, but the capital region, and has invested over $3 billion in the capital region and continues to be a force. I can tell you we worked with state DOT, we've worked with other agencies, and you're going to see more and more partnerships at this site when this gets redeveloped. You're going to have Greyhound, Adirondack Trails, Peter Pan will be here, and again, in a state-of-the-art facility that people will take pride in.
So Albany has long needed a facility like this where passengers can seamlessly travel between different bus companies.
Today, after the press conference, we will be releasing a design-build RFP for the redevelopment of the site. Along the lines the county executive was talking about, he's been very emphatic. He'd like to see this be a highly designed facility with good curb appeal and out-facing retail.
With this bus terminal down here, we just invested a whole lot of money into the Capitol Center. We have the MVP Arena. People will be able to drive in here, get off a bus, and go to all of the entertainment that they want. So we are going to reimagine Albany. As we talk about what's going to happen with 787, guess what? This is probably the initial plan to ensure that people can still get into the city of Albany and do all of the things that they need to do. As we near the end of Black History Month, Mr. Twiggs, who had the first McDonald's in the city of Albany, in this building, and I know he would be proud. I'll have to call him up and let him know that history is still being made, and he was a part of it. So thank you so much.
This is what I said yesterday. Rowing in the same direction matters. Being on the same sheet of music matters. And communication matters. And communicating with the neighbors and the business owners that are the backbone of our community, that invested in downtown Albany, that have stayed here. But again, thank you to everyone.